everyone, welcome back to the Naio Nails channel. My name's Sarah Clark, and in this video we're going to do Ella some gorgeous cherry nails with sculpting forms and warm beige acrylic. Right, so we're going to start by pushing back the cuticles gently. Then we're going to use the ball bit, drill bit, cuticle bit,
it is,
the bit.
It'll be linked down below.
It will be.
Very low speed, and just gently go around the cuticles, trying to remove as much of that dead skin as possible. You only want the drill on about 3,000 or 4,000 RPMs. Really low speed. Then pop your drill into reverse. V5 drill, whatever you want to call it. And gently go back the other way, all the way down the sides. Oh my god.
Oh, it started through already. It's bloody started.
Take the dust off, and we're going to file, no files. And we're going to file over the surface of the nail, just taking off that surface shine really gently. And file the free edge round and short. Then we're going to use these sculpting forms today.
Ooh.
If we can get them off, like so. Take off the sticky tab, stick it on the back. You can give it a little wiggle, but you don't need to, it's not necessary. What shape are we going to do today? Square?
You do you, boo, do you know what I mean? Whatever you want. You know I like a square.
At the end, open the form up. Hold the finger and concentrate on this middle line, meeting the middle of the nail. Don't worry too much about the sides, as long as the middle meets the middle. Use your other hand to stick down the sides. And then close the tabs at the bottom. Keep it, because we're going to do square, you want to keep it. You don't want to taper it in too much. But if you nip the sides at this point, you can create a pinched look. So before you apply your acrylic, make sure you dehydrate. Let that dry and then pop some primer on.
What length are we going?
I think about a 1.
Alright.
Is that alright with you, Ella?
That's alright with me, that, yeah.
I also find it a lot easier when I'm sculpting to use a size 8 brush rather than anything bigger. You have a lot more control over that. The acrylic, it takes smaller beads. Pop a bead in the middle. Blend out the back. And just walk it down to the desired length. You stretch the first bead because we can go back and put the structure in afterwards. Once you've made your tip. Next bead, cuticle. Tip the finger down, pop the bead down. Walk it to the sides. And you can see that we need another bead there for the structure. Take another small bead, bleed it out, pop it down and pull it back. And just walk that down. I'm going to pop another tiny bead. There, just to give it a bit more strength. Check your side profile, make sure you've got an apex and where you want it. You can always add a bit more and file a bit more off, it's up to you. And then move on to the next finger. I like to do each form as I do it so that they don't move when you're going across the fingers. So nip the end of the form. It's easier for you to slide it on to the nail. Open up the tab and line up that centre line with the centre of the nail. And then use the sticky tabs to stick it to the back of the finger. Once you're happy with that, close the bottom tabs. You can nip this in as far in as you want to go to create more of a pinched look if you want. But with square, you want the square look, so we're not going long either, so we don't need a big pinch on them. When you take the forms off, take the sticky tabs down and pull the bottom. Leave that one because it's still a bit wet. So we're going to file these now, straight up the side walls. Free edge. If your nail's long, support it so that it doesn't wobble too much when you're doing the free edge and hurt the client. Down the cuticle area. Take down the barrel, make sure it's all even. Take the side profile. Again, there doesn't need to be a massive apex on a nail this size, so as long as the structure runs right through the centre of the nail, that's absolutely fine. It's strong enough. Take that off now. Just repeat that on all the rest of the nails.
Look at your top. The handprint, it's like she's gone. Like.
I do it all day, you know, I'm always covered in it. Buff over the surface of the nails, take the scratches out, just gently.
Tooting for you there, Sarah.
10 weeks too early.
Funny. Easy as that, eh?
Easy as that. They are actually easier than tips when you get used to doing it. Because you don't have all the shaping and filing, and turn the hand round, look at it from the client's perspective, make sure they're all the right length.
Yank the fingers about.
Just pull them wherever you want, because they will bend. So for the cherries, we're going to use pillar box red, my favourite red, and evergreen for the stalks. Take a dotting tool, just do little ones there.
Yeah.
I love cherries.
I've never had cherry nails. They're a bit slutty, I think. Cherry nails.
Do you think?
They're a bit naughty, yeah?
They're a bit naughty because you've just moved, and if you do that again. I don't want to say on camera what I'm going to do.
I reckon I'll enjoy it.
Do not move again, Ella.
Go.
Flash cure that for me, please. And pop the darks on now, just get a fine detailing brush. So cute, Ella. Do you know what I think we need as well? A bit of bling.
Oh, please.
Let's do it.
On the star? So where?
No, just in between, I think.
Full day.
May as well. Let's stick some bling on there then, Ella. Or just a bit of brush on glue. Tiny bit. Tiny diamonds. It was so missing that bling, wasn't it?
Oh, stunning.
I know.
Are we doing normal or matte top coat?
Normal.
Thank God for that. Matte top coat. Feels like they're not complete. Some people love it though, don't they?
I feel like you're
not
just
for me.
complaining. Yeah.
Ew,
Just
put
looking for
50p in
some-
you today, Sarah.
I know. Comfy now, Anna.
Ew, you're funny. Stunning these, Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Done a dead good job.
It's not my first time with a set of nails. I don't know, anyone doesn't have one of these wax pickers. So good, aren't they? Speed that job up.
Yeah,
Years ago, I used to use tweezers and stuff.
pencil with a bit of blue tack on the end.
All that. I mean, it's evolved so much. I'll finish these off with some gel top coat now. Just try and go around the diamonds the best you can, but if you go over them a little bit, it's not the end of the world. They're only tiny. It's always better to do it this way though, because it's better for keeping the diamonds on. I'm going to finish these off with some Tropical Punch cuticle oil. Hope you all enjoyed that video. If there's anything else you would like to see, please comment down below and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Do you want me to show you my surprise?
Yeah? You got them done. Show me.
Don't
Both of them as
I
well.
know. It fucking knocked. I've had them biggest before. It hurt worse this time.
You're a gangster.
Cute though, aren't they?
Gorge.
I know.
Well, I fancy you more than fancy me now. So am I. Aren't you scared of spiders?
Nah, I fucking grab them.
Do you? Oh, please come and live with me. I think one's ate me, right? The other day there was one in the in the bedroom, right? Ben couldn't catch it, and then look what I woke up with. That and that. It's actually ate me.
It's it, yeah.
Spider-Man.
I better be. I haven't tested that.
You dickhead.
See, you were looking to see if I could shoot webs. Imagine if I could there, Ellie, you'd have been well impressed.
I'd have fucking fainted. I'd have been like, swing him out to the co-op. Throw it at him.
Oh, I broke my toe on my ex. Oh. Joe, me and you were through now.
I broke my toe.
We saw your picture of you and Tyson Fury.
You fucking legend. We were crying laughing.
Anna.
I said it looks like the two of them are posing for a photo.
Exactly.
With you.
Because what it was, that was when Tyson met me.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get it up to show the audience. Honestly though, I was crying laughing. I was like, look at her in the middle. You wouldn't think she's getting a picture with him.
I know everyone else was stood next to him like, we were like, move over.